Lightweights stand ready to roll as San Francisco's Paradise Valvesa squares off against San Bernardino's Jalen Turner. Nicknamed the Problem, Paradise Valvesa has been just that, racking up 5 wins in his first 6 professional bouts. Training out of Dragon House MMA, Valvesa has shown his affinity for the finish, stopping over 50% of his opponents. Now he looks for another dominant victory in his TPF debut. Ready to create some problems of his own, Jalen Turner looks to make a name for himself when he makes his Palace debut. At 6'3", Turner will utilize his reach when looking to take the lightweight division by storm. Coming up next, it's Paradise, the Problem Valvesa, meeting Jalen, the Tarantula Turner.
All right, here we go, guys. Fight number 2, Tachi Palace. And if you're just joining us, this is Tachi Palace Fights 31. We just had a huge debut from Muhammad Usman, and thanks for joining us on SureDog.com for our live stream. And coming to the cage now, it is Jalen Turner out of San Bernardino, California. They call him the Tarantula, Leslie Smith.
Yeah, and at 6'3", 155 pounds, I can see why.
Absolutely, he's got that tall, lanky build, and tonight he is going to be taking on Paradise Valvasa, who is 5-1 is Valvasa, and 2 tremendous fighters. And what a show that has been put together here by the matchmakers at Tachi Palace. And we've already seen one really good fight, and we're moving on to another now.
Jalen had 1 win already this year. It was a knockout 36 seconds into round 1 in January, so I'm sure he's going to be looking to continue that streak.
Absolutely, and also coming off a victory is Joseph Valvasa. First round submission by rear naked choke back in November of last year, so this is going to be a good fight. Both guys coming off wins, both guys are cruising, and this should be a great fight. Love the lightweights, Leslie, always fast, always quick.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite things about watching the different weight classes, that there's different aspects of them. You can see the power, and then sometimes you can see the speed, and then right in the middle when you get the power and the speed combined.
Yes, and now we are going to see his opponent, the Problem, Joseph Valvasa. 5-1, Leslie, 3 finishes. And I've been looking forward to this fight ever since I saw this card. And there's a lot of fights I'm looking forward to tonight. Just a stacked card. And this is one of them. I love the lightweights. And he's coming out in those San Francisco 49er colors.
Valvasa does live in San Francisco. I'm excited about this fight. He has never been stopped inside of a fight. He's 5-1. His 1 loss was a decision. And so that gives the person a lot of confidence coming in.
I got to take a little exception here because he's coming out in the Niner gear. I'm a huge Atlanta Falcons fan, and Bo Hamilton, my buddy, is also a huge Atlanta Falcons fan. And this guy, Paradise Valvasa, actually beat my friend Bo Hamilton not too long ago, Niners versus Falcons. So I'm not liking the gear, but I do like Paradise, so this should be a good fight. But, you know, this isn't football. Come on. We already saw Muhammad Usman.
And refocusing back on the fighters.
Absolutely. All right, so here's the tail of the tape, Leslie, and look at that height difference. The Tarantula, 6'3", the Problem, 5'6". And we don't have the reach, but I can tell you that it's going to be a huge difference. About 6 years difference in age, and right around that same weight. I look at the records, though. The Problem, Valvasa, 5-1. The Tarantulas lost 2 fights. He's won 3. They've had around the same amount of fights. This should be really close. How much do you think that reach and height is going to factor into this fight, Leslie?
It depends. It always depends on what the game plan is and how well they use it.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see, I'd love to see distance get used. I love to see push kicks. I love to see jabs. I like to see movement. But in this cage, it's a rather small cage, so there's not tons of room to be walking around.
All right, here we go with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Tachi Palace fight will be 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He represents Team Adrenaline with a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 2 defeats. He hails from San Bernardino, California. Please welcome Jalen the Tarantula Turner. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. pounds. He represents Dragon House MMA with a mixed martial arts record of 5 wins and only 1 defeat. He hails from San Francisco, California. Please welcome Paradise, the Problem Valvesa. Your referee for this bout will be Mark Lawley.
All right, here we go. Bout number 2. I got to point this out real quick, Leslie. Today is the Tarantula's birthday. Jalen Turner is celebrating his birthday here tonight at Tachi Palace by fighting Joseph Valvasa, and here we go.
That's awesome. Well, the best present he can give to himself is going to be a good fight tonight.
Inside leg kick right off the bat there. And Turner is in the black trunks, and it is Valvasa in the red B02 shorts, and they clinch very shortly there.
Turner is using his reach very well. Taking angles.
Absolutely, and you saw Valvasa try to close that distance. Oh, and there he got caught with a nice body shot. You don't see body shots enough in MMA, but Turner not afraid to throw him, and there's a nice leg trip. What does Valvasa need to do here? Should he pull guard, Leslie, or should he try to get out of this right away? He's got butterfly guard here.
Yeah, he has the butterfly guard. It depends on how confident he feels on the ground.
Turner just let him up. I think Turner wants to, like you said, use that reach as he throws that front kick and keep the distance here from Valvasa and just try to pick him apart.
And he just barely ducked underneath that head kick.
And I like the way he threw that. He threw it to the midsection, and then he threw it to the head as well. And
solid.
He's hurt. Valvasa is hurt with that knee to the face, and Turner smells blood in the water, and he's going to look to close this out. Valvasa threw a wild right that missed, and it looks like he's recovered nicely, Leslie.
It does. Turner, it can be tough because you can get so excited, but he should keep that distance and then just keep using his accuracy.
Absolutely, and Turner, what I like there, and there he hurts him again, and this fight's over. And those knees were just vicious.
Oh man, that one
Turner.
knee. I thought he was going to drop for a second when he took that first knee.
Absolutely, and I got to tell you something. The knees, you look at his legs and they look real small, but that really hurts with knees because you've got really no meat there. It's a very sharp object that's landing when he throws those knees, Leslie.
Well, he's got some of his opponent's blood on his leg. His opponent, it looks like Valvasa got cut. I don't know if he got cut twice or just once, but that was a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a fight.
Absolutely, and maybe we can get a replay here of some of these knees. And here's the replay right here. You see that right hand? Now there's the first knee that stumbled him, and it actually wasn't to the face. Oh, that's actually the second knee, and it was to the midsection. And Mark Lawley, the referee, quickly calls this fight off. And I was just about to say what I liked about Jalen Turner was when he had Valvasa hurt the first time, he didn't go crazy trying to finish him. He picked his shots. He landed good punches. He landed good strikes. He did not try to rush in. And sometimes that's how you get caught, Leslie, when you try to finish like that.
Absolutely. That was a veteran's move to stay on the outside, to not rush in and get caught. Because Valvasa was still dangerous before it was over. He threw that solid overhand right. If that had connected, it could have changed things.
Absolutely. And we talked before the fight about how much that reach would factor in. Well, guess what? It factored in a lot in this fight, Leslie. And what a great fight. Let's send it up for the official decision from the Iron Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 30 seconds into round number 1, your referee Mark Lawley stops the bout due to strikes for your winner by way of TKO, Jalen the Tarantula Turner.
So there he is, the winner, Jalen Turner, the Tarantula. And man, he did use that reach, and he used those knees very effectively. It's not often you see body shot knees finish fights, but they did in this one. And Jalen Turner put on a show here today, the Tarantula.
That gives him his second win of the year.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us at home on SureDog.com. I am Jim Cooley, the voice of champions, along with my broadcast partners. We watched this replay, and there a right hand landed there as well, and there's a nice head kick. And there he shot for a double leg, which was quickly stuffed by Jalen Turner. And there's that body shot. And I like the way Turner uses the body. I think we're going to see another knee there.
That's solid.
That was the first one that hurt him. And that one was to the head. The one that finished him was to the body. And this is it right here. And there you see Lawley put a stop to it. And what a great fight there for Jalen Turner.